In the infinite expanse of existence, where light casts its brilliance and darkness weaves its mysteries, there exists an eternal presence, shadow, silent, enigmatic, and profound. Shadow is the unseen force that connects all things, the proof and evidence of reality itself. Shadow is not bound by the tangible, but by the untouchable, reflecting the essence of every fear, every triumph, and every truth hidden within the folds of existence. Shadow does not merely follow light, he boldly outlines and defines it. Without shadow, light has no contrast, no depth, no meaning. He exists not to haunt, but to hold, not to obscure, but to reveal. Shadow is the unseen witness to every story, the eternal companion to every soul. In the game, he is the evidence of truth, spirited and dedicated to the journey of every immortal, every player, and every element of the cosmos. Shadow's pilgrimage touches the 13 chakras, weaving through light, color, and energy. Each chakra reveals a profound lesson, a mystery of consciousness and existence, and a connection to the immortals. Number 1, the crown chakra, in white, Uranus, the vortex. The crown chakra is the bridge to the infinite, the realm of Uranus, where spirituality merges with intellect. Here, shadow stands as the silent witness to the eternal, revealing that enlightenment is not a distinction, but a continual journey of reverence and humility. Shadow reminds Uranus that pride is a barrier to connection, and only through shared understanding can one access the divine. And the player's role, it's a gateway to divine consciousness and universal source. Shadow's role outlines the boundless connections of intellect and spirituality. Its function connects the body to the cosmos, where thought is faster than light. The lesson, the law of divine order coupled with creativity and morality. And the Kundalini is the reproductive system. Number 2, the third eye chakra, in violet, the sun, the senses in the head. The third eye chakra governs foresight and imagination, the domain of sun. Here, shadow pierces the illusions of time and space, showing that true wisdom exists in integrating perception with purpose. Shadow teaches that the light of truth shines brightest when balanced with the sincerity to embrace one's shadows. Through this balance, sun directs to guide with glory and with grace. The player's role is visionary and guide. Shadow's role is unveils illusions to inspire clarity. The function, it receives and interprets wisdom from light and energy. The lesson, to inspire reality with clarity and integrity. And the Kundalini is the energy system, the metabolic and cellular energy. Number 3, the throat chakra, in blue, Neptune, for expression and voice. The throat chakra is the gateway of communication, ruled by Neptune. Shadow reveals that the words are more than sounds. They are the bonds that weave existence. In the stillness of silence, shadow shows that the purest truth is often unspoken, resonating in the space between. Neptune learns that harmony comes not from control, but from listening to the flow. Player's role, master communicator. Shadow's role, amplifies unspoken truths. The function, channel every breath, word, and intake of substance and what's worthy of substance. The lesson, to speak truth and ensure we embody what we consume. The Kundalini, it's the system of the hair, skin, and nails. And number 4, the heart chakra, in green, Venus, where willpower and life force exists. The heart chakra governs love and gratitude, the realm of Venus. Shadow illuminates the paradox of the heart, that love is both armor and wound. In this space, Shadow teaches Venus that true harmony comes from vulnerability, forgiveness, and the courage to open one's heart to the unknown. Gratitude transforms pain into beauty, nurturing the roots of connection. The player's role is a harmonizer of relationships. Shadow's role reflects the duality of love. The function connects emotional depth with physical vitality. And the lesson, trust and service, exists at the core of love and action. And in the Kundalini, this is the circulatory system. Number 5, The solar plexus chakra, in yellow, Jupiter, breath with purpose. The solar plexus chakra radiates ambition and creativity, ruled by Jupiter. Shadow whispers that the purpose is not a straight path, but a dance of intention and adaptability. He guides Jupiter to harness the fire of ambition without being consumed by it, teaching that true growth is found in aligning one's goals with the rhythms of the universe. The player's role is a catalyst for expansion. The shadow's role sparks ambition with balance. The function moves energy through respiration and intention. Now, the lesson aligning thought and action creates meaningful creation. And the Kundalini is the respiratory system. Number 6, the gut, the sacral chakra. In orange, Mercury, the core of instinct. The gut chakra governs intuition and transformation, the domain of Mercury. Shadow reveals that the gut is the engine of alchemy, where the conversion from one state to another drives life's progression. Mercury learns that wisdom exists not in endless motion, but in the ability to pause, reflect, and act with precision. The player's role is the center of innovation. Shadow's role illuminates the truth hidden within action. The function processes both food and knowledge. Lesson, wisdom requires focus and efficient action. And the Kundalini, the nervous system. Number 7, the root chakra, red, Mars, the flame of survival. The root chakra anchors existence, ruled by Mars. Shadow walks the red fires of primal urges and desires, showing that survival is not about dominance but resilience. Shadow reminds Mars that true strength lies in facing the unknown with courage and stand grounded amidst adversity. The player's role, generator of passion and life. Shadow's role grounds action with fortitude. The function sparks movement toward interests in the physical world. And the lesson, action without fear creates infinite potential. And the Kundalini, the muscular system. Number 8, the elimination chakra, brown, Pluto, the depth of identity. The elimination chakra, located at the thighs and buttocks, is the foundation of transformation ruled by Pluto. Shadow uncovers the truths of identity, showing that authenticity comes from embracing both light and dark within. Pluto learns that freedom is not in escaping judgment, but in accepting one's imperfections. The player's role, purification and renewal. Shadow's role illuminates authenticity through acceptance. The function releases stagnation to create space for growth. The lesson, true strength is found in letting go, and the Kundalini is the elimination, urinary, excretory system. Number 9, path chakra, gray, the moon, the flow of transition. The path chakra at the knees and shins is the center of movement and adaptation, ruled by the moon. Shadow guides moon through the tides of uncertainty, showing that flexibility is the essence of progress. Shadow teaches moon to trust the unseen currents within, revealing that the journey is as important as the destination. The player's role, navigator of emotional tides. Shadow's role, inspire trust in unseen paths. The function, balance physical and emotional energy. The lesson, flexibility reveals strength in transition. And the Kundalini is the lymphatic system. Number 10, the foundation chakra, black, Saturn, the anchor of existence. The foundation chakra, located at the feet, is the anchor of stability and discipline, ruled by Saturn. Shadow reveals that responsibility is not a burden, but a gift, grounding the soul in purpose and perseverance. Saturn learns that true achievement exists in sharing strength. The player role, embodiment of grounding and stability. Shadow's role grounds cosmic energy into form. The function channels energy through structure and time. Lesson, responsibility creates freedom through balance. And the Kundalini is the skeletal system. Number 11, the impression chakra, transparent, shadow, the bridge beyond light. The impression chakra transcends the physical, existing as a transparent veil connecting all chakras. This is a shadows domain where light and dark merge. Shadow teaches that impressions left by every action shape reality itself, bridging the seen and unseen worlds. The player's role, universal connector. Shadow's role reflects the unseen truths. The function merges energy and perception into meaning. The lesson, reality is defined by the impressions we leave. And the Kundalini, the digestive system. Number 12, the Kundalini chakra, rainbow, star, the essence of creation. The Kundalini chakra is the spine of creation ruled by star. Shadow guides star to balance brilliance with all reverence in the mind, humility in the gut, gratitude in the heart, and sincerity in the body, showing that legacy is crafted through authenticity. By embracing imperfection, star channels energy into influence and accomplishment. The player's role, creator of legacy and influence. Shadow's role, illuminates authentic vision. The function aligns individual purpose with universal growth. And the lesson, legacy is built on authenticity. And the Kundalini is the endocrine system. Number 13, the torrent chakra, Patina, the villain, the catalyst of chaos. The torrent chakra exists below the body, ruled by the villain, embodying chaos and transformation. Shadow reveals that strife and adversity ignite dormant energy, pushing all beings to evolve. Shadow teaches that through conflict, the boundaries of existence are redefined. The player's role, a catalyst for evolution. Shadow's role, illuminates growth through struggle. Function, awakens energy through adversity. And the lesson, chaos is the seed of transformation. And the Kundalini, it's the dormant power, the immune system. Now, star and villain, when light and struggle. Star as the embodiment of all colors radiates the brilliance of possibility. Shadow as the proof of existence reflects the authenticity of each moment, revealing that perfection exists in imperfection. The villain, as the pulse of chaos, challenges every chakra and immortal, creating this friction necessary for growth and the evolution. Shadow holds the balance, showing that light and dark, creation and struggle are partners in the cosmic dance, forever entwined in shaping the universe. Shadow's ultimate lesson is that no journey is ever walked alone. He is the silent companion, the proof of existence, and the connection between all things. His gift is the reminder that every choice, every struggle, and every triumph leaves an indelible outline, a shadow of truth that shapes the light. Shadow does not fade, he endures, a timeless witness to the eternal partnership of light and dark. Through his guidance, we see that the challenges we face are not barriers, but stepping stones to uncover the profound truths within ourselves. Shadow's immortality lies not in his darkness, but in the light he helps to define, forever shaping the fabric of existence. In the crucible of existence, Shadow stood beside each immortal at their breaking point, at their greatest weaknesses nearly consumed them. When hope dwindled to embers, Shadow illuminated a path forward, sometimes as a whisper, sometimes as a mirror, but always as a steadfast companion. Through their trials, the immortals grew, evolving into something greater. Shadow, in guiding them, gained eternal wisdom, becoming both challenger and guide to their shared journey. He reminds us that even in our darkest hours, there is light to be found, and through struggle, we uncover our most profound truths. With Uranus, it was pride. It was the fall of isolation. Pride cast Uranus into the abyss of isolation, where his authority felt meaningless without connection. Shadow's silent presence reminded him that strength is not found in commanding others, but in fostering reverence and unity. At the last moment, as the abyss threatened to consume him, Uranus released his pride and embraced reverence, learning that true power exists in bonds, not dominance. Through this, Shadow realized that even the strongest needs connection to endure eternity. Then Jupiter, with sloth, the fog of apathy. Jupiter's vibrant energy dimmed as he was engulfed by the fog of apathy, a consuming lethargy that promised comfort but stifled ambition. Shadow appeared as a rhythmic pulse, a quiet heartbeat reminding him of the power of small, consistent actions. In his dark moment, Jupiter took a step, then another, igniting his vitality anew. Shadow learned that even the brightest stars require steady fuel to burn, and that perseverance is the foundation of boundless energy. Then Venus, with envy, the wound of betrayal. Venus was pierced by the dagger of betrayal, her heart twisted by envy and resentment. Shadow reflected her pain back to her, showing how envy corrodes love and trust. In forgiving herself and others, Venus transformed her wounds into wisdom, rediscovering harmony within. Shadow understood through her trial that love's greatest strength is vulnerability, and that forgiveness is the bridge to healing. Then Mercury, gluttony. Mercury found himself lost in an endless labyrinth of mirrors, each reflection pulling him deeper into an obsession with knowledge and achievement. Shadow fractured the illusion, revealing the trap of excess. Mercury learned to pause, to breathe, and to use wisdom mindfully rather than hoard it. Shadow gained insight into the balance between motion and stillness, realizing that true innovation comes from restraint as much as from action. Then Mars with lust. Mars was consumed by unbound lust, a storm of desire and fury that promised power but left him hollow. Shadow stood unwavering to the tempest, reflecting Mars's rage until he saw the emptiness within it. Mars learned that courage is not in destruction, but in restraint, and that devotion shines brightest when tempered with self-control. Shadow discovered that the hardest battles are fought not against others, but within ourselves. Then Saturn and greed. Saturn's relentless pursuit of achievement led him to the void, where every success felt hollow and fleeting. Shadow's quiet presence reminded Saturn that fulfillment exists in shared growth, not solitary ambition. In teaching and nurturing others, Saturn found purpose and recognized the enduring value of his legacy. Shadow learned that discipline without generosity is a barren road, and that true greatness is built together. Then Pluto, with regret. Pluto faced the haunting specter of rejection, every failure and unfulfilled desire bearing down on him. Shadow reflected Pluto's truth back to him, revealing that authenticity comes not from masks, but from self-acceptance. When Pluto embraced his flaws and owned his brilliance, the specter dissolved. Shadow realized that freedom is found in embracing all parts of oneself, the light and darkness within. Then the moon and ignorance. Moon was trapped in an endless maze, shrouded in the unknown. Shadow whispered of intuition, teaching her to trust the unseen currents within. By surrendering expectation and embracing adaptability, Moon navigated the darkness and discovered hidden paths. Shadow learned that uncertainty is not an enemy, but a teacher, and that flexibility is the key to finding light in the shadows. Then Neptune with wrath. Neptune faced a storm of wrath, a tempest of shattering truths and broken harmony. Shadow stood as the calm beneath the chaos, guiding Neptune to see that balance is forged, not found. By creating harmony from discord, Neptune stilled the storm. Shadow understood that even fury holds wisdom, and that transformation is born through struggle. Then the sun in a transgression. Sun's radiance faltered as he struggled with transgression, the impulse to overstep boundaries in his quest to lead. Shadow appeared as a subtle outline, reminding Sun that even light casts shadows. Sun learns that sovereignty comes not from imposing one's will, but from respecting others' journey and embracing one's limits. Shadow realized that leadership is not about brilliance alone, but about balancing light and dark with purpose. Then the star and hate. Star was enveloped by a fog of hate, his brilliance dimmed by disdain for others' imperfections. Shadow shimmered as a reflection, showing Star the beauty and flaws and the power of subtle influence. Star learned that true greatness is not in applause, but in authenticity, in lifting others to shine alongside him. Shadow discovered that light is most beautiful when shared. Shadow's ultimate lesson is that no journey is ever walked alone. As the silent companion and proof of existence, he reminds us that every struggle and triumph leaves a lasting imprint, a shadow of truth shaping the light. The Immortals' trials are not just stories, they are reflections of the journey you are about to undertake. Will you embrace the light of star, the chaos of the villain, or the balance of shadow? Each choice, each step forward shapes not only your path, but the fate of existence itself. Genesis, the world's first time travel game, invites you to explore the depths of time, space, consciousness, and the elements. Journey through the 13 chakras, embody the power of an immortal, and uncover the truths hidden within. The universe awaits your mark, light and dark, creation and struggle. These forces and powers call to you. Your immortal journey begins now. Will you answer the call? Step boldly into the eternal dance of existence. Forge your legacy among the stars and unlock your destiny with Genesis, the world's first time travel game.